Hey, what's up ladies and gents? Welcome to my review of Smart Assist in eFootball. Is it something to be feared? Should it be abolished? Does it make a big difference? Well, stay tuned and you're going to find out all the answers to those questions and much more about Smart Assist in eFootball. From my perspective, I felt like I was being held back, in all honesty, in certain circumstances when using Smart Assist, but then in other moments it would feel like my input would be taken over and do something that I wouldn't have normally done, and it pulls it off. And because of this, I feel like I've learned something that I wouldn't normally do can now be added to my game because I've learned that through Smart Assist. Maybe it's a certain move or a certain pass that is a possibility now in the area of the pitch that I can then build that into my game when I'm turning Smart Assist off. So in that way, I've learned something about myself, about something about the game, about the in-game mechanics. So I think that's kind of useful. So is Smart Assist to be feared? Well, not in my opinion. It will help newer players for sure, but not massively. The key element, which is passing, didn't appear to be greatly enhanced. In fact, I'm certain it actually hindered me in some instances with underpowered passes. However, when it came to through passes, there were often times my low through balls would be lofted off the ground, or my player would perform a scoop through ball, and sometimes this actually helped me. But there were instances when I wanted to make a low through pass and it put one in the air, making it very easy for my opponent's defense to mop up. It did, however, convert a low drill cross into a stunning low driven cross, which actually helped me score one of 2 goals in a very tightly and evenly contested match. On one occasion, the AI even took over my player and made a pass without any input from my controller. I think this might be because I was in control of another player, but we'll have to wait and see if that's going to be more common going forward. The skills were randomized. So for instance, I wanted to do a Marseille turn and it would often turn into a double touch. In fact, most of the skills I tried to perform, like a Ronaldo chop for example, often turned into the double touch as well. But when I wanted to do a double touch, it did a Marseille turn and also a 360. Shooting, honestly, I didn't feel that much assistance. I know it's supposed to adjust the power, but I didn't feel like that was the case here. I just felt like maybe I was getting the power just right anyway, so it didn't feel the need to step in and intervene and adjust the power I was putting on my shots. But I just didn't feel all that much assistance when it came to shooting. But do you know what Smart Assist feels like to me? It feels like you've gone over your friend's house to play some competitive games of PES, and then he's gone to hand me a broken controller. But hey, I just felt like I was being held back by the rigidness of Smart Assist. You know, it's going to help new players and it's going to make them a little bit harder to play against in its current iteration, but it's not, you know, I'm not going to be afraid of anyone using Smart Assist, because I think that if you're having to use Smart Assist, you're not going to be on my level. So hopefully, you know, it's going to pretty much stay that way. They're not going to develop it too much where it's going to be too automated and literally hand people wins by just pressing a few buttons. Hopefully we're not going to get to that stage, but at the minute the assistance is pretty minimal and I like it like that at the minute. And you're probably wondering why they introduced Smart Assist. And I was thinking about this. I was thinking, well, if they can get more players playing and winning through Smart Assist, then that opens the possibilities of more packs being bought, thus generating more revenue for Konami. The quicker we realize that the skill gap in eFootball is shrinking by the week, the better, because you may want to start to look for an alternative football game, as there's very, very little to do in eFootball in terms of modes. And I mean, what, you can just keep playing divisions until you get to Division 1. I know a few people mentioned that Smart Assist is here to help the disabled, and I'm all for that, but I really don't see it, because you still have to press all the buttons on the gamepad to play properly, even with Smart Assist. You know, if I think it was for disabled, then I expect them to take off the shoulder buttons or anything like that. Maybe just use some of the face buttons, or change the way how sprinting works through the left analog stick. You know, Smart Assist, it's going to be here to stay, I think. Much prefer them to use that time to put it into Master League and edit mode, or evolve the gameplay. But I just feel like this time is wasted and they could have done so much more with their time. So to conclude, I am not a fan of Smart Assist. It can get in the bin for all I care. We already have far too much assistance with level 1 and level 2 pass assistance, and also the 100+ rated defenders where you don't really even have to think or really do much to win the ball. It almost happens automatically now that I've got Baresi and Beckenbauer as a centre back pairing, and I can understand why it might be useful for the mobile community, at least until they offer controller support. But like I said, the time they spent on creating this tool, they could have put that time better into Master League or improving the gameplay further. Anyway, that is pretty much it for me, ladies and gents. Thank you so much for watching. Look forward to seeing you guys in the future. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.